Good afternoon, one and all. This is a special occasion and a special entire call iHub Mind to Market M2M, and this program is being launched with ITC. And this Mind to Market Innovation Challenge program is focusing on key verticals in which ITC also brings in strength to the entire ecosystem in agriculture, in consumer segments, and allied areas. I would like to welcome all of you, all the experts joining today. I would like to welcome Principal Secretary, Higher and Technical Education, Madam Anju Sharma, and Chairperson of iHub. I would also like to welcome Dr. Himanshu Pandya, the Vice Chancellor of Gujarat University and Chief Mentor of iHub. I'd also like to welcome Sri M. Nagarajan, Commissioner of Higher Education, Government of Gujarat. I'd like to also welcome Mr. Suman from ITC. I'd also like to welcome Sri Shiv Kumar ji from ITC. I'd also like to welcome Mr. Pandya, the Director of Technical Education, and all of you really gives us reason to really celebrate high, because we started this idea a couple of days before, in which we tried to launch this program called Mind to Market, in which we wanted large corporations, large industries should come to closely work with startups and innovators, because globally it has been seen that the maximum value is being created at the juncture between the young startups and large conglomerates, because young startups are quite agile and lean, they can innovate faster, whereas the large corporations have more resources, more scale to operate and deployment capabilities. So marrying these two really be a big meaningful steps in the innovation ecosystem. And under the leadership of Anju Sharma Madam, we had this idea of collaborating with different corporations in which we can source challenges according to their domains, and innovators and startups from Gujarat can work around them. So ITC came forwarded in a big way, and thanks to Sumanji's and the entire team, Giant and the entire team, with your help, we have now started scouting problems. So today, formally, we have signed the MOU between ITC Limited and iHub, Government of Gujarat, and more than hundreds of students, innovators, and startups who are listening today are eager to learn from you, your mentorship, and also solve the problems that ITC is posing to all these innovators and entrepreneurs. So this program is an open innovation model effort in which our ecosystem stakeholders like innovators and startups will try to solve their problem, try to build their proof of concept, and try to demonstrate solution to take it to market. So I would like to again thank on behalf of the entire iHub team and the iHub leadership for ITC to coming. I would like to welcome Sri M. Nagarajan, Director of Higher Education, to give his welcome address.
Thank you, Hiranmai. Please pardon me about my video. It's indeed a great honor to be present in this occasion of the inaugural step of open innovation powered by iHub in the state of Gujarat. So ITC being the first corporate who is entering into this Mind to Market program, where we will be driving open innovation for the challenges of facing the industry and to help the startups become vendors or enter into the supply chain. Possibly there can be an acquisition or hiring, acquire, or any of these possibilities that exist between in the ecosystem that is now the domain of ITC and its related industries. So this is a very big momentous occasion, because from hackathons to challenges, we are actually moving to real action. We are creating a sandbox where government, academia, and the industry can come together, make an alchemy of innovation and startup to solve the societal challenges at scale with a sustainable model of economics that is inbuilt into this. So it is my pleasure to welcome on this occasion the Principal Secretary and Chairperson of iHub, Anju Sharma ji, and I also welcome the senior officers representing ITC and Professor Himanshu Pandya, who is Chief Mentor iHub, and my colleague, Director Technical Education GT Pandya, and CEO of iHub, Mr. Hiranmai. His entire team has put together this program where we are making this golden step with ITC, and we look forward to many such engagements and provide throw a lot of problem statements to the youth, and which could be transformed into real sustainable solutions that can also sustain in the market. With these words, I thank everyone for this great opportunity and wish the Mind to Market program of iHub a great success in the future.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words and inspiring to the entire team. I would now like to request Dr. Himanshu Pandya, Chief Mentor of iHub, to share about our journey and put a context into the entire program.
Good evening, Namaskar. It's been a pleasure to be here with the senior personnel from ITC. As Mr. Nagarajan in the minds of the society than ITC. We all are using your brands by one or the other way, and we admire the quality and the delivery part what ITC commits to the society. Whenever we talk mind to market, we have thousands of ideas. But when it comes to the materialization of the idea, how to deliver and up to what we need to deliver, that is a question. This market is very fragile. Every 5 years, we change the requirements. This market is very dynamic in a nature. So, when you deliver some goods, when you develop a prototype and a product, meanwhile, the product is obsolete. It's very challenging pathways for a new enterprise who is coming up as a startup and wanted to join this particular entity. I think the experience what ITC personnel are having, we have Mr. Sumant, who is the Executive Director of ITC, and we have Mr. Shivakumar, who is a Group Head for Agri and IT Business. Being a biologist, I would focus more on food and agri startups, how ITC can help us out with the agriculture and food startup working at iHub. Our area is total Gujarat. Across the state, we can deal with any of this startup for food and agri. Besides that, again, IT is a boom. Everybody is looking for solutions in IT also. So I'm hopeful and confident that the deliberations of this discussion would lead to the guidance to our startup and innovation activities at iHub. Once again, welcome to the iHub and this web platform. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I would now like to request Sri V. Suman, Executive Director of ITC Limited, to share a few words how ITC is keen on innovation and entrepreneurship and how we can co-create together to build an ecosystem in the mutual area of interest.
Thank you, Hiranbhai. It's indeed a pleasure, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a pleasure to speak at an event that aims to nurture innovation, entrepreneurship, and a startup culture amongst the youth in Gujarat. Initiatives like the iHub Mind to Market Innovation Challenge will go a long way in creating a new generation of entrepreneurs and realizing the goals of Startup India launched by the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji and contributing to his larger vision of an Atmanirbhar Bharat. Gujarat has always been at the forefront of enterprise and entrepreneurship in the country and has provided visionary leadership not just in business, but commerce, science, technology, and culture as well. I'm sure the spirit of enterprise and the unrelenting will to win that defines the state of Gujarat will also guide the iHub Innovation Challenge by creating new pathways from mind to market and paving the way for successful incubation of ideas and implementation of great new business models. ITC is very happy to be associated with the Innovation Challenge, which is an ideal meeting ground for industry and academia to promote entrepreneurship amongst college students and expose them to real challenges faced by industry and to find relevant solutions for industry. I'd like to take this opportunity to talk a little about ITC's culture of innovation. But before that, since there's a significant presence of young people in the audience and entrepreneurs, I would like to share a short audio visual on ITC, which will introduce the audience to the diversity of ITC's businesses and give them a glimpse of the range and multiplicity of businesses. Could we have the audio visual, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So as you would have seen from the audiovisual, we are an extremely diverse company. And if you look at ITC today, we are in 5 business verticals. There's FMCG, there is agribusiness, paperboard and packaging, hotels, and information technology. So although we appear to be very diverse as a company, actually each of the arms of ITC works synergistically to create new value. For example, when we got into foods as a business, it was based on the enormous strength we have in agriculture and the ability to source agri products from farmers across the country, wherever they are grown. We also use our hotels division expertise, where they have extremely good expertise in understanding the taste palettes of people to develop new products. So it's a synergy of our sourcing capability, our culinary skills that have come together to create the foods business today, which today is, the number 3. We are the number 3 player in the foods category. After Nestle and Britannia, we are number 3. So in a very short time, we have been able to grow very aggressively across multiple product categories, and we are now a significant player in the fast-moving consumer goods and food space. And this is a synergy of multiple capabilities that we've put together. We are proud of our culture of creating a diverse pool of what we call proneurs, professional entrepreneurs. And we, unlike many companies, we just import brands from elsewhere in the world. We are one of the few companies that actually creates brands from scratch. Okay, so when, one of the things we give people is the ability to create a business right from inception and to make our own brands. So we have multiple brands like you've seen on the video, like Ashirvad and Sunfeast and Yippee and Bingo, which are all created grounds up in the country. We have a life sciences and technology center with 350 PhDs and scientists who develop, constantly developing new products, new technology, and the endeavor is to create a larger ecosystem of entrepreneurs. My colleague Jayant leads the initiative of working with startups and entrepreneurs, and we do, we participate in a lot of events, and we actively partner with startups to create opportunities. Typically, we participate in entrepreneurship forums like TIE, VC Circle, the Indian Angel Network. We've also invested in certain venture capital funds that invest in startups. We have, we partner very closely with the IITs and IIMs also to try and identify great ideas which we can then take forward. So this ecosystem allows us to innovate with speed and scale, and a direct fallout of this is a wider range of innovative products that we are able to take to market. One of the reasons why we've been able to grow very rapidly as an FMCG company is our ability to constantly innovate and launch new products. Just in this period, this COVID period itself, in this year itself, we've launched 60 new products. Okay, and that's been an average typically in a year. We've launched about 50 to 60 new products, and all very much in line with what the consumer needs and trends are. Very recently, we launched the Ashirvad Superfoods, which has got millet and multi-millet and gluten-free atta and so on. We've got the vitamin A fortified Ashirvad Swasti milk. We've got the Sunfeast Veda Mari, which has got natural herbs. We've got Bingo starters, which is made entirely from pulses and so on. So there is a lot of innovation. Similarly, in the personal care space, we've innovated significantly to launch a range of new products which are very appropriate for this current crisis that we are facing. So these are basically what we have put together, a series of challenges. There are 6 challenges that we have put together. What we've tried to do is find generic challenges that we are facing in our different businesses. But these are also challenges that if you solve for, you will find customers in other companies, which are in the same segment. For example, we are in atta, we are in biscuits, we are in snack food, we are in confectionery, we are in chocolates, we are in, there's only some of the categories. We are in instant noodles. So we are in so many different categories. So any startup that is able to solve one of our problems, and we've tried to keep it generic so that it is not only ITC who would be interested in the solution. Any company in this space would also be willing to invest in your solution. So whatever solution as an entrepreneur you build for us will have applicability across the industry, and therefore should give you a ready market as well. And we will be happy to work and mentor these startups to try and refine the good ideas and convert them into commercially marketable solutions. And I think that's what this initiative is all about. I will now pass it on to my colleague, Mr. Shiv Kumar, to touch upon the the agricultural element of what we do and all the challenges that we are facing in the agri sector. Here, these again are ideas that we would like to take to market. So over to you, Mr. Shiv Kumar.
Thanks, Suman. So let me add my own words of welcome to all of you. Of course, Ms. Sanju Sharma and other government officials who facilitated this whole activity, and all of you who joined as potential co-creators of an Atmanirbhar Bharat. I think it's an unprecedented kind of an opportunity. Once again, we have heard of our parents or grandparents. So in the independence many decades ago, but now as we are celebrating Independence Day later this week, and the Prime Minister gave a call for Atmanirbhar Bharat, I think it's a great opportunity to participate and co-create the Atmanirbhar Bharat. You know, iHub is a great platform that all of you in this effort, it is not as if each of us are working individually. On one side, you have a great platform in the form of iHub. And after this, the mind to market idea was brought up to me. I quickly browsed through the various activities of iHub. And I must compliment the whole team, which has done some great work in these 2-3 years since iHub has been set up. You know, the wide range of webinars that were done, whether it was on design thinking or intellectual property rights or business models or growth hacking, go to market. I mean, I think there's a wide range that I saw there, and many different fora that got created, be it in the form of Startup Sathi or Startup Clinic and Startup Mart and so on. And many statistics were pretty telling in terms of what was it before the whole new policy of the innovation, the student and startup innovation policy was set up, and I have facilitated, and what happened subsequently, be it in terms of the number of innovation clubs or student startups or the university incubators. I think you name it, there was that kind of transformation that these numbers were telling. So given this background from ITC, Sumant already talked about the centricity of innovation in ITC's business and what potentially we could do together when we come. I think that's the kind of optimism that I see in this partnership. And in particular, I want to focus on a very critical sector, that is agriculture. You know, as many of you are aware, I mean, agriculture is providing livelihoods for as many as 50% of all our workforce. So that's a very large number. But not only that, we consume in our agriculture as much as 90% of all our freshwater resources in the country. We use up 46% of all our land for agriculture. I think with the kind of resources that we are deploying in agriculture, the GDP that we are contributing to the nation is less than 15%. So there is enormous amount of headroom from multiple reasons as well as an imperative also. You know, if 50% of all farmers are engaged in generating 15% of GDP, you can imagine the per capita income of individual farmers. So 75 years after independence, it's upon us as part of taking us to a $5 trillion economy. How do we raise the incomes of farmers? So that certainly is one perspective, that a really big societal challenge that we need to grapple with. The second is that I talked about 90% of all water resources getting used in agriculture. You know, as it is, we are stressed for natural resource in India. We are 17% of all world's population, but only 2.5% of world's water resources. Only 4% of world's land resource. So I think the need that we have as an imperative to improve our productivity per liter of water or per acre of land. You know, Prime Minister gave also a call for more crop per drop. I mean, that is obviously in this backdrop in terms of how do we really get our water productivity for crops is also good. So I think that is the other angle in terms of what we need to get as a societal challenge, a larger environmental challenge that we need to deal with. The water tables have been dropping and fast depleting topsoils. So I think the answer for some of these kinds of things is in facilitating and enabling our small farmers who's otherwise relatively resource poor and make innovations that are appropriate for our farmers and ensure that these productivity and market linkages operate much better. So in that context are the couple of challenges that we have shared with all of you to work on. One is in terms of how do we get a cost-effective micro irrigation system. Irrigation is well known, micro irrigation is also well known, but many of our farmers are not in a position to spend that kind of money despite the enormous amount of government subsidy that goes in. So how do you ensure that our farmers have access to low-cost micro irrigation? The challenge that was outlined that will put up on the portal of iHub will also give more details in terms of what are the parameters that one should look at in creating an interesting new solution. Very similarly, we saw that harnessing the potential of the digital is another way in which we can enable our farmers, the small farmers, to get to better productivity and better linkages to the market. Sensors on farm to create a more precision farming is another approach the world has taken. Once more, we need to look at as to how do we make our sensors more cost effective. For example, very recently we have prototyped and now are in the point of scaling another interesting irrigation solution where we put sensors at a ground level in one farm in a cluster. All the rest of the farms get onto a remote sensing. And by virtue of this ground truth verification, we are able to ensure that rest of the farms, without necessarily putting that kind of sensors, are able to also condition how the water is deployed on their own farms. So there are interesting ways in which the problems are getting solved. I think Gujarat has been at the forefront of showing what is the new pathways to agriculture. It's 20 years ago that we saw that Gujarat was the fastest growing in agriculture, how technologies were brought to the farmers. And milk, for example, is one area where great expansion has happened. We have a huge presence in Gujarat itself for our potato, for our wheat, and for some of the oil seeds. So there are interesting ways in which one could solve it. So there are a couple of problems that we have thrown open for you to ideate and come back with as to what could be done. Like Sumant has already shared with you, in these areas we have our open field areas, our officers to be able to guide, mentor, refine the project ideas that you may have with the core ideas to how do we solve the larger societal problems. And ITC eChoupal operates as a platform in facilitating many startups to take their solutions to the market. The eChoupal 4.0 that we are currently operating is what is known as a solutions integrator. There are a host of startups who do their point solutions at different parts of the value chain, and we stitch all of them together to be able to make them relevant to the farmer. So that's the role. So it's not only giving a challenge, helping you to refine it, create a business model, but also taking it to the market. So that's the kind of the infrastructure and the partnership that ITC can bring. And with all you know in terms of what iHub has done and is further doing, I think that's what I look forward to in terms of what this partnership can do in really getting us to that Atmanirbhar Bharat. So I'm really looking forward to great results. Not only restrict to these two problems that we currently stated on a dynamic basis, as we receive some solutions, some ideas, as we are curating them, we'll put more problems on the table. And those of you who are working in the area of agriculture, information technology, And any of these value chain linkages, if you believe any interesting idea is there, certainly through the platform of iHub, you can surface it to us. And that is also something that we can explore. So even that side is also open. So with that words, I wish you the very best in taking this forward and pass on the floor to my colleagues. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shiv Kumar ji. You rightly elaborated how in a resource constrained environment India need to innovate in these domains, and we'll definitely try to pull in as many as innovators, researchers and entrepreneurs into our loop and foray so that they can work in these challenges and co-create value. The entire movement of student startup and innovation policy and iHub wouldn't have been there if Madam Anju Sharma couldn't have been not only the trigger but also the guiding force of the entire story since 2017. She has been right from the beginning of conceptualizing this student startup movement and guiding it to today till it is institutional movement now. So I would now like to request Anju Madam to share her thoughts for how these Mind to Market flagship programs in collaboration with corporations like all of you is going to take us to new orbit in building the innovation ecosystem in the state of Gujarat.
Good evening, all of you. It's indeed a matter of privilege for me to be a part of this Mind to Market ITC Challenge program where iHub and ITC, both so they are coming together for helping the innovators and entrepreneurs. Gujarat has been pioneering the startup movement since long, and for the last 3 years, we have taken it upon us to build up a pipeline for the startup sector. And as a part of that, we have been undertaking a lot of pre-incubation activities as a part of SSIP. That's the Student Startup and Innovation Policy. Now, as a part of that, we've been supporting universities and institutions to take up innovation activities, and we have, with the efforts under SSIP, more than 680 patents have been filed in the last 2 years itself, and more than 500 startups have come. iHub also acts as an incubator for many of these startups. Many startups are getting incubated in the respective universities, of the state government, in the colleges and various other institutions. Now, a bigger challenge for us is connecting these startups to the industries. So as a part of that, we have been doing hackathons for the last 3 years, and the last 2 annual hackathons have been industrial hackathons. But we realized that though we source the problems from the industries, and industries also were helping us out in mentoring the entire event, and some of them have been taken up for developing innovative products, and they have both mutually helped. We wanted to take it up with some of the leaders in the market who are established innovators and who can kind of drive the whole thing in the corporate sector. And when it comes to innovation and when it comes to brand, you cannot think of any other company but ITC, as we all saw in the presentation itself. It's a very socially responsible company. And it's a very, it's been taking social entrepreneurship projects also, like eChopal, which is normally not heard for, corporate sector, because corporate sector is more into profit making and all those. So ITC, what we have seen, we all have seen, and the kind of image that has been built up is a very professionally run company that is a lot into innovation and a lot into social entrepreneurship and a lot into as you said, the Atmanirbhar project, the Atmanirbhar program of, or rather initiative of the call given by our Honorable PM. So as a part of that, we have negotiated a lot of arrangements with various corporates. And today we are starting the ITC challenge. In fact, the ITC MOU came up after some of the other corporate MOUs. But as it happened, the launch of ITC initiative, because of the professionalism in your company, I must congratulate you that you took the kind of decision making, the kind of professionalism that we saw, that it happened the first. Tomorrow we are starting the defense challenge, where we are posing 125 mind to market problems to the entrepreneurs and to the innovators in the defense sector, Army, Air Force, Navy. And today only we had a discussion, maybe border security will also get combined with that. So, the idea behind all these is that the students get exposed to the challenges that the corporates are facing and the industry is facing, rather, not only the corporate, but the industry is facing. They work on that. And working on that, they can develop some very workable and commercial ideas that can help them create livelihood, not only for themselves, but also create jobs for others. So with that idea, this entire ITC Mind to Market project is formulated, and it's not only it's not just a challenge. That's why we've called it Mind to Market Challenge. Here we will be from taking the innovation from end to end. So if an innovative idea is developed, the POC for prototype for the same is developed, it's not going to end over there. And we don't expect to end it over there. We want it a perfect handholding, incubate it in the iHub, provide the necessary support, and then scale it up commercially so that it can see the light of the day. It can help the industry with the purpose for which it was conceived. So that is the idea of Mind to Market. And with that intention, we'll be working together. As I told you, for ITC, we have planned a dynamic challenge that we'll be creating a page for you within the iHub portal. And the challenges will be posted as and when they are given to us by ITC, and the responses of the students after a certain timeline will be contemplated, will be discussed, scrutinized by a combined team of ITC and iHub, and the selected ideas will then be further developed to get into to develop a prototype. And once a prototype is selected, again by a combined team, then those will be scaled up for further commercialization and incubated. That's how the entire idea goes, and we intend to provide all the necessary help, and we will require ITC's full cooperation in that. Because iHub is it's maybe a government company, 100% government-owned company, non-profit. We are trying to develop iHub as a totally professional company. So you may see a lot of government faces over there, but most of us, like, they may be honorary, but they are here because of their interest. So except one or two people, most of these people are here because of their interest in these kind of activities, because of experience, because of the passion that they have to develop entrepreneurship and innovation. So like Mr. Nagarajan, Dr. Pandya, we all are very passionate about innovation. We all think a lot about entrepreneurship and innovation. And we kind of breathe innovation, think innovation, and we want to make significant contribution to the entire innovation and entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship with innovation. Any other entrepreneurship is okay. So what we want is to build up a new India with new ideas. And that is possible. There is so much in the minds of the students, of the alumni, whatever, of the youth of the country. It needs to be tapped. It needs to be harnessed. And it needs to be given a channel, a vent, so that they can tap their own potential, and their ideas can see the light of the day. We are just providing a facilitation for the same. And everybody here at iHub works with a lot of passion, as if they are doing their personal work. We don't do it as our official work. All of us have our very important official duties. And we are quite a lot tied up with that. But still we find a lot of time to participate in iHub activities, to work for iHub. And this is the culture. This is the kind of environment that has been built up in iHub. Our CEO is, of course, a full-time CEO, but his slogan has been innovation, and he is more into innovation than any of us. And so this is the culture of our company. And my vision is that the kind of beautiful presentation you shared about ITC, the same kind of beautiful presentation of our responsibility towards a society, towards a nation, and our success in that, we can showcase in the presentation, and we can come up with that. So with that, we would like to work. And thank you so much for all being a part of this event. I wish this event great success, and I'm sure the iHub team, along with ITC, will make a huge success out of this, and the student will take the maximum benefit out of this initiative. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam, for inspiring us and sparing your valuable thoughts on taking the student startup and innovation movement forward. And this is the first of its kind initiative in which a state level startup ecosystem building agency is getting engaged with large corporations of the country to co-create innovation entrepreneurship culture. And this is certainly going to bring a significant change in the state ecosystem. And your idea of mind to market is certainly describing how the broad spectrum of journey of an idea from an innovator to the marketplace can travel, and help from organizations like ITC will certainly make that process more smoother and efficient. I would now like to request Sri G.T. Pandya sir, our Director of Technical Education, to propose a vote of thanks for this official launch function of ITC and iHub MOU for the Innovation Challenge.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. For today's program organized by iHub and ITC for the Agri-Business Innovation Challenge, I thank Anju Sharma Madam, Principal Secretary, Higher and Technical Education Department and Chairperson iHub. I also thank M. Nagarajan sir, Director Higher Education, Professor Himanshu Pandya, Chief Mentor and VC, Gujarat University, Sri Shiv Kumar sir, Group Head, Agri and IT Business, ITC Limited, Mr. B. Suman, Executive Director, ITC Limited, and Surendra Mahanta, CEO, iHub, and all the participants. At this stage, we have a question that why ITC Agri-Business Innovation Challenge? So we can say that in the last 2 decades, support by the government policy and strong engagement of the industries and institutions, agriculture is rapidly evolving into the agribusiness in terms of approach and structure. However, in the last 1 decade, educated youth fired by the ideas, passion and innovation to launch new kind of technology and business model to lift the face of agriculture from private to high-tech one. The startups are providing missing link to the agri value chain and delivering efficient product, technology and service to the farmer on one hand and consumer on the other hand. In this context, ITC and iHub aim to provide a platform for experience and knowledge sharing, synergy, content, and partnership, collective and creative thinking to create pro-startup environment for ensuring success and sustainability of upcoming startup and attracting youth towards the entrepreneurs in the food and agri sector. At last, I once again best wishes to the iHub and ITC for great success of Agri-Business Innovation Challenge. Thank you very much, everybody.
At this point, I would like to place on record special thanks and gratitude to Mr. Anil Rajput, Head Corporate Affairs, and to your CMD of ITC, who have taken up this entire initiative and who have steered this entire movement. Thank you so much. And please convey my gratitude to us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, madam. Thank you so much, the team ITC. Thank you so much, Dr. Himanshu Pandya. Thank you so much, Nagarajan sir and G.T. Pandya sir, for joining to this special launch of this program. We have inked the MOU. By now, the MOU is signed and will be into action from tomorrow. So we'll seek all of your blessings to make it a benchmark in the entire open innovation model experiment. Thank you so much for all of you for joining this program today. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all.